the diagonal lashing. Now, in the last video I talked about the square lashing and how it's used basically when you're putting poles together that'll be at an angle between 45 and 90 degrees. Now, diagonal lashing is the complete opposite. Use a diagonal lashing when you're not going to be putting those poles together that'll be at an angle between 45 and 90 degrees. So let's say if my camp gadget, I want the head to be up here and obviously the bottom to be down here, making, say, an X pattern with my poles. Alright, so to start off the diagonal lashing, we're going to do what's called a timber hitch. Now, a timber hitch is a very simple hitch. What we're going to do, we're going to come around our poles right here. We have the two poles. I'm going to take my one end of the rope here, come under it at this part, and take my other end over here and keep it steady. Now I take my loose end that's in my left hand, and I'm going to come around the rope that's in my right hand that's staying firm. And then once I've came around it, right there, come around the back side, I'm going to come back to the part of the rope that's in my left hand, and I'm going to loop around the remaining loose end of my rope here, and loop around itself, and then pull it tight. This is very simple, and when you're using timber hitch to pull logs, as you can see, it tightens up when you pull against it. So it is a very good hitch just to know. But for the diagonal lashing, it's a must to know because that's how you start off the lashing. Now that we have our timber hitch done, we're going to start with the diagonal lashing, and we're going to want to go the opposite way of the timber hitch. So right now the timber hitch is wanting me to go that way, so I'm going to start off by going this way. And we're going to do just like in the square lashing video, we're going to do 3 turns each direction. Basically with lashings, that's the necessary amount for the turns of your rope. Again, pull it tight to secure your lashing. Also, something I didn't really expand upon in the square lashing video is simply to line up the rope when you're going across at these different angles. You want to line them up so they're neat, you can see them, and so it's not all over the place clustered. Alright, so now that we've got the 3 turns, we are going to go the other direction, which is the direction we started off with the timber hitch, this way. So we've got our turn here, we're going to come under, come this way. And now we're going to do the same thing, 3 turns. And as you see, it's going diagonal, hence the name diagonal lashings. It's one of my favorite lashings just simply because of its neatness and the way it looks. It's pretty cool. So we did 3 turns both directions, and we've got that cool X pattern. Now the next part, for you guys who saw the square lashing video, you guys know the next part is called frappings. The frappings are made to basically pull and secure, tighten up our original turns and lashings. So we've got this end here. What we're going to want to do is come under this pole, and we're going to come this way, go under this one, come over here, pull it. And generally you want to do your frappings about 2 times around. Depending on how much rope you have, you can go more than that. Just 2 is recommended. Pull it tight. Frappings are extremely important for lashings to hold together. And I'm just going to go an extra turn because I've got extra rope. And then we're going to finish off the diagonal lashing with a clove hitch. And now for you guys who watch the square lashing video, you should remember how to do a clove hitch, but I'll just go ahead and show it again real fast. You come 1 turn, another turn, make an X pattern, take your other end and come under your last turn and tighten it up. And we've got a clove hitch and a diagonal lashing. So that's the method of tying a diagonal lashing. Have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comment box below, and thanks for watching.